Hey everybody, if you're still tuning in, we want to thank you for your patience while dealing with last week's drama. I believe at this point the drama has relatively passed and we can continue with our regularly scheduled program. That being said, if you offend easily, don't. Don't bring your shit here. Don't bring your problems to my doorstep. Don't interrupt me in what I'm doing. Keep your problems to yourself. That's why they're your problems. Now, all right, folks, y'all may notice I have a new intro at the beginning of my videos starting now. I'm so very proud of this thing because I actually made that image on AI art. And I know some of y'all may have very strong feelings about AI art, but without getting too much into the thick of it, I like it. I find it to be a very good platform for creation. And those who say that it's stealing, it's not smart enough to actually really do a lot. Any of your stuff that you find stolen, please copyright it to prevent that, as with anything anybody creates. Anyway, we're not here to discuss such things. I just wanted to brag about my pretty picture, my pretty animation. So, let's get to the reading itself. I've spent enough time talking about me. Box on the side. Let's see what we got going on. Let me remind everybody what a cold reading is. A cold reading means I don't know you. I am not specifically tapping into your energy in order to do the reading, meaning the cards are not specific towards you. They can't be. Your energy's not here for me to work with. There's too many of y'all for me to tap into all at once. The only thing I am doing is doing a reading, not aimed at anyone unless I otherwise state so. It's just a reading. If you get something out of it, if you find and feel a message from what I'm saying here, congratulations, you got a free reading. Because at some point, when the universe works with me, I will be starting my own site. I will be starting my own company, and I do have other readers who will be joining me. All right? So, y'all wait for the garden, okay? Thorns and all, we're coming, eventually. All right? Let's do a reading, folks. Oh my, we have a reverse Nine of Pentacles. So we have a financial situation. Here, let me flip the Neon Tarot card up right so y'all can see the pretty. It's hard to get a good view with the glare. And I have tried to do something about it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That feels you have grown. Unfortunately, did not yield the financial results you were hoping for. Something needs to be done before you starve for the winter, metaphorically. All right? Financially starve. All right? This is usually time to go plant new seeds somewhere else. If this is a health-related circumstance, because remember, pentacles are both money and health, then this would be someone whose health is taking a dive or taking a dip. All right? Let's pull a supporting card. See what we get. Ooh, we have the Chariot card. So all things must go forward on the same page if they're to go forward at all. Let me try that again. The Chariot cannot go forward unless both horses, or sphinxes in this situation, in case you can't tell what they are. Both sphinxes, or horses in typical Rider-Waite deck, have to be facing the same direction if you want that Chariot to go anywhere. Because if it doesn't, you're getting split up the middle in ways you don't want, and you're just going to fall to the side. It's just, okay? I'm going to see what the supporting cards in the next tier. What I do with my readings, or at least what I've settled into doing for these readings, is I do a tier of 5 cards, I do a tier of 4 cards, I do a tier of 3 cards, and I see what connects where to get the full span of what's going on here. All right? King of Pentacles in the upright position. So this would be someone, any someone, he, she, they, them, all. This is someone who is on top and or responsible for the financial situation and or health situation. So we would be looking at a boss or a manager or an authority figure of money, like the one who brings home the paycheck type energy, or we potentially have a doctor whose life is in your hands, literally like the pentacle is in his. So this could be viewed in both categories. All right. let's see. And I shuffle the deck randomly to ensure we get the most random pull no matter how many times I shuffled prior to starting this video. Sometimes, well, most times actually, you should just keep the energy moving as you go. All right? We have a reverse Six of Wands. All right. This is normally a victory card, y'all. It's normally the one that comes in heralding success. Look, it's in reverse. And you know, this card has always, even though I know the upright connotation is supposed to be positive, this card has always reminded me of a white horse. And for those of y'all who are biblical and metaphysical even, because there's that metaphysical supernatural power aspect to it, but I always picture the four horsemen, and he always comes in as a conqueror. The white horse always comes in as your victory, as your success, as your winner, as your I bring you the victory. But it's the white horse. And y'all know who the white horse is. If you don't, go read before you watch this channel. Seriously. But yeah, in reverse, God, that energy came through real hard, real fast when I touched the card. I already had that mentality in mind the last few times I've seen that card turn up. So I just wanted to share that, that I get that energy with that card. But generally speaking, it's a lack of victory. It's a loss. Something didn't go right. Or there is something hollow about that victory. Where it's not real, it's not genuine. Or it's not satisfying because there's no nourishment. There's no creamy center. All right, last card in the first tier, we have the Ace of Wands. Get a new idea already. Get sparked by a new interest. Get sparked by a new way of thinking. Change your mind. It's yours. You can rearrange that shit any way you want to at any time. Change your mind. You can do it. I know. You see, I'm gonna bring this up with this card. I know in your average tarot deck, wands are fire and aces are swords. Swords are wind. Wow, swords are wind, but that has never felt true to me. It has always, and I can't explain why, that swords have always felt like fire to me, and wands have always felt like air. And I don't know why. And I've been trying to correct myself the last several decks I've played with because I understand I'm wrong and I want to do correctly. And then I get cards like this where I'm sitting there going, that's not on fire. It's not lit. It's not illumination. It's air. And that's where I'm getting the whole concept of a new idea, which I know actually is the meaning because, the spark of thought. But I'm sitting there going, the winds of thought, the air of thought, the Libra of thought. Okay, that's where my mind goes when I see wands. So I know it's wrong, but somehow it gets to the right direction for me. All right, new ideas, get a new thought, get a new way of thinking, change your mind. It's in your power. Bam. That's my definition. And I need to not use that phrase, that catchphrase. I don't like that when that happens. But, there's so many used and it becomes a natural part of the way we talk in society now. Okay, next tier starts with the Four of Cups. Look, so this is a situation where you're sitting there staring at all the things or you're sitting there not staring at all the things you have and should be grateful for. You're looking out in the distance, hoping for something better. You're missing out on the great things you already have. All right, check yourself before you miss out on what really matters. All right, it's already there. You don't have to long for it. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to aim for it. It's already there. Enjoy it. Why are you craving more? Why are you unsatisfied? You've eaten everything at the table. What do you mean you need dessert too? You and your life's dessert stomach, dessert stomach is going to cause you trouble. Your life's dessert stomach. All right, the Hierophant is in reverse. Let me show it to you upright. The Hierophant is in reverse, meaning somebody's guidance may not have been what you needed to hear, may not have been the best advice, may not have been good advice, may not have been helpful advice. Oh, gosh, I've been meaning to make connections. Let me roll back just a little bit, y'all. Apparently my coffee hasn't kicked in all the way yet. All right. Your first card in the second tier down in the fourth card tier combines the reverse Nine of Pentacles with the Chariot and a Four of Cups. The reason your garden is not growing is because you thought the grass was greener on the other side. That's exactly what that is. You didn't tend to your own garden because you thought your neighbor's garden was better and you went over there. And now you don't have anything in your own garden. Your Chariot combines with your King of Pentacles, so in order for things to move forward, you had to be in command of either the finances or the health, and the Hierophant in reverse means either you didn't take the good advice, or you didn't get good advice, or you were corrupted, or whoever gave you advice was corrupted. Best way I can explain that. Next card in the fourth card tier, Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. I don't think I've gotten this card yet since I started with this Neon Tarot. Okay. This is going to combine the King of Pentacles with the reverse Six of Wands. So the King of Pentacles has the power and didn't succeed. Okay, with your upright Wheel of Fortune. It's one of those cards that's kind of topsy-turvy, yin and yang, means the same one way or the other, but it's a matter of direction. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come back up. So, I mean, I personally have never been afraid of hitting rock bottom because that meant I had a springboard to get up there, and I can get really up there when I have it. So, don't distress the fact that you didn't succeed, basically. That King of Pentacles and that reverse Six of Wands. Don't fret because you didn't succeed. That wasn't even on purpose. That wasn't because you are a failure. You just happened to fail because life didn't go your way. It's not personal. Don't take it so hard. All right? Yes, I know the joke. I hear it too. You naughty people. All right, so we have a reverse Six of Wands going on with an Ace of Wands upright. So last card in the four card tier, we have the Ten of Cups in the upright position. You can have it all. Ten of Cups, that's the ultimate happiness card. That is having it all. You could have it all. Just because you had a failure now doesn't mean your new idea won't work. I won't be surprised if the Fool card comes up just telling you to take that leap of faith, but you can have it all. That's the general message. You can have it all. All right? Especially next to a Wheel of Fortune. It's just a matter of time and you. It's a matter of time and you. You have to come up with the idea. It's got to be yours. All right? Three card tier, moving on down. Five of Cups in the upright position. That is... because 6 was fulfillment, 7 was success. This is the lacking, possibly even a sickness or a going without, weakness, someone who is needy. And you know, it's crazy because it's coming off the Four of Cups with the reverse Hierophant. You are not following the right path and it's causing you to be without. Your cups are spilled. Okay, y'all. I'm looking at patterns here. I love patterns in cards. To hell with what the cards themselves means. I like patterns in cards. The Four of Cups, you'll notice, has 3 cards. Or 3 cups that you're ignoring, right? Your Five of Cups has 3 cups behind you spilled. If that's not symbolic, y'all, okay. All right. So apparently your cups are going to spill if you keep doing what you're doing, or they have spilled and this is the position you're in. This is very emotional. I'm seeing these cups here, so that's usually an emotional feeling situation here. And this tells me you're feeling lost. This tells me you're feeling without direction. But remember, we were supposed to have that new idea before. So let's continue down the line here. We have a second card in the 3 card tier. It is the reverse Five of Pentacles. Ay, ay. Reverse Five of Pentacles. And you see, there's broken glass going on here. That which was created is falling apart, but in reverse. This is where I get to go and check my reference deck. Every deck is different, and this is the newest one of the newest decks I have, because this is a come on, brain. I tell you, I ain't got enough coffee yet. This is one of the newer decks I have. I haven't learned it all the way yet. Still getting the gist of things. So Five of Pentacles. Sometimes I need to go to my Cat People Tarot deck, which was the very first deck I ever read with. Back in 2009. 2009 I got this deck. Well, not this one. This is a... Anyway, Five of Pentacles. It's mourning. It's loss. It's something that has fallen apart. In reverse, you've been mourning too long. You've been crying. You've been lost in your own depression. You've been focused on what went wrong for so long that you're unable to get to what can go right. All right. This is coming off the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse Hierophant. Like that, I'm wondering if that Hierophant is the loss. Because remember initially it said it could have been Pentacles, but it could have also been Health. I'm wondering if that reverse Hierophant is an indication of a person loss. Hate to bring bad news, but I'm going to give it to you, Thorns and all. So that would actually explain why there's a grieving card going on there too. And then the cycle goes on. Life begets death begets life. Last card, y'all. We have a reverse Eight of Pentacles. Now, normally the Eight of Pentacles is like your mastery card. You are becoming mastery and extremely skilled. But being in reverse, it's an indication of a lack of skill or a lack of knowledge. You don't know enough about your craft yet to accomplish what you're trying to do. And that's all that's missing. All you have to do is learn more about your craft. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your idea. Just because you're not succeeding now doesn't mean you won't succeed later. You're on the right track. This is coming off of the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. Your ultimate happiness being right there. Your idea is the right one. This new idea you have is the right one. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to keep giving up on your ideas, because you shouldn't. All right, that's coming off that Ace of Wands to the Ten of Cups, now to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All you're missing is knowledge. Go learn. Get off your ass and go learn something. All right. And if y'all have lasted to the end of the video, then y'all get to see that I should have posted this from the very beginning. Y'all, a very special happy birthday to Saint Allan, who turns old enough to... All right. So, happy birthday, my love. May I actually provide everything you deserve and more. You're a saint for putting up with me. A saint, I tell you. All right. Otherwise, I'm done with the rest of y'all. Bye, y'all.